YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be talking about two of the pieces that I have studied so far and made analysis videos of, and that is Infra and Shadows. Today I will be doing the comparison. I hope you enjoy it, so let's start. Today I will be comparing a few different factors that make the dances what they are. Firstly, the stimuli are both to do with some sort of thing from the past. Infra is using a quote from T.S. Eliot about the Wasteland 7 out of 7 bombings, and Shadows being about music and European history. The themes also seem to both include relationships between people. Infra being relationships between what seems to be couples and other human interactions, while Shadows is about relationships in families. The oral setting is quite different, as even if Infra might use string instruments, they also include a lot of electronic sounds, as well as a few everyday sounds, while Shadows uses a lot of piano and violin, as part of the stimuli is this music. The choreographic intent in both is to look at what is happening behind the scenes. As T.S. Eliot spoke, under the brown fog of a winter dawn, a crowd flowed over London Bridge, so many. He was talking about those on the bridge, but we are shown the view under the surface, the type of people and the relationships that we are not normally able to see unless we are part of. It's also the same in Shadows, where we get to see a family in poverty, in which we are shown something we are normally not able to see, and we are able to see their view of what lurks outside. Both of the dances include themes of poverty and deprivation, and we get a few pieces of evidence in each that suggest this. If you have any queries about that, please feel free to go back to one of my two videos where I talk more in depth about each of the dances. The choreographic approach was similar. Bruce worked collaboratively with the dancers and Wayne McGregor did the same. In Shadows, the idea started from a family sitting at a table using the furniture. He wanted each dancer to have a voice in the family, to tell their story. In Infra, however, Christopher Bruce started off by making the sections with his dancers and then put together all the sections and combined this with the accompaniment to make the full dance. The dance styles both included contemporary. However, Shadows leaned into a mix of contemporary and classical dance, while Infra was a contemporary ballet piece. The costumes were somewhat versatile in Infra, fitted shorts, vests, t-shirts in flesh black and grey, one female dancer with a wraparound skirt, and one male dancer who wears long trousers. However, one thing they all had in common was colours that blended into the background. In Shadows, they had a bit more character. Simple shirts, skirts, trousers and dresses, in 1930s to 40s style. Shoes and coats are added later. They were used to help distinguish who is who in the family, and I talk more about this in my Shadows analysis video. The performance environment was slightly different, as even though they were both on stage, Infra used an end stage, which gives it more of a sense that you are in the area under the bridge. You feel like it's more raw and it's right in front of you, while Shadows uses a proscenium arch, which gives it a more storytelling feel, like you've been taken back to the past and you're a fly on the wall as to what happens. The lighting was the most different thing. In Shadows, only white light was used to create a sense of a room being lit by a little candle. The main dramatic light changes to represent the force from the outside world, which is still a white light, but it's from the top left-hand corner. While in Infra there are many colours such as white, green, orange and blue, there is still a sense of darkness throughout, however. Also, the most unique lighting used is 6 white rectangles that are used to separate people, and it is also used to represent some sort of barrier as the people never cross the edges. Lighting is quite a prominent feature in both dances, and it was an important part of conveying the messages that the dancers had to tell. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it interesting, that it was helpful if you are doing your own analysis once again. And I do want to once again give credit to one of my sources, which is the Dean Academy, which is what helped me a lot. I hope that you enjoyed the video once again, and if you have any more other interests in looking at similar educational videos, please have a look at my channel. Also look at the other two dance videos where I go much more in depth about the two dances. I give much more detailed explanations about my conclusions, and I believe that it is just a good watch to solidify your evidence if you are writing your own, because then you will also need to explain more things if you're talking about separate dances. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Bye!